Yo, what's up, Speech House? Good to see you. Let me play some music here. Very cool. Okay, it's pretty late. I'm starting pretty late tonight for no reason whatsoever. So, my idea is to play some rapid chess. What's up, Lappy? How's it going? So, I think I want to play some 10-minute games here. And essentially, my rapid, I dipped below 2200 some months ago, and I haven't played since. So, maybe we just try to do that tonight. How's that sound? Hopefully that sounds good to everyone. Thinking about pushing this. I can play here. And now push this next, I think. That's my goal. Very cool. Okay. Your rapid's bad compared to your blitz. I guess so is mine, technically. Okay. I think I'll go here. Maybe here. I want to go here. I'm going to go here. I'll take this. Hello, Jenko. How are ya? Here, back. Here. Take. Take. Check. Here. Look at like how deep we are into the game and how little we've thought. I like my position. I'm contemplating G6. I'm contemplating rook e4, knight e4. Right. He's playing this next. So I feel like I just go here, dude. It's kind of sad, to be honest. But I just think it's what's best. So. So, yeah. F5 at some point here. It's very weird, no? I don't like how fast he's playing. It's very annoying. Is the root of all evil today? No surprise that they've given none away. I don't know why he did that. That's kind of weird, wasn't it? Bishop here threatens rook here. I'm threatening this pawn, obviously. I'll just go here. Yeah. My queen's not in a good spot. I'm worried about the queen getting in here, man. I'm low on time. Hello, Shadows. Okay, he pushes, but I don't think this is good though. I think it's better for me because I always have bishop here. So like rook here, for example, bishop comes in. He's got one square to go to, really. And I'll go here, actually. And he's almost trapped. He's very close to being trapped. Here. The problem is he's got this square, so I'm going to go here. And I'm threatening this now. This is very hard to stop. If he plays here, okay, he goes here. I want to do this so bad, but it's so bad for me because I'm just going to get mated. I put my queen in such a bad spot. I would love to push a3, sorry, a4 before I leave the queen. Because I know as soon as the queen moves, he's going to push that b pawn. I don't know what he's doing here. Like rook here. Just move my king, you know? What did I play there? Shoot. I have no time. That's a losing move, I'm pretty sure. My poor clock. GG. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you. Yeah, that was a weird move. Probably I should go to F5. This was a bad move because I gave him F5. So what should I do? Rook E6? Seems a little strange. Rook E4 maybe. I don't know. I figured if they get, you know, H5, it's kind of annoying, but I play H5 and they get F5, so either way it's going to be annoying. What's up, Cormac? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was a bad move. D4. Oh yeah, his C pawn's pinned. Yeah, D4 is good. Whoops. D4 is still good. Should have gone D4 again. D4 again. D4 a lot of times, probably pretty good. Yeah, this was not great because now his queen's defended. So now that pawn is no longer pinned. And now I'm just down a pawn. Well, I'm not down a pawn, but it feels like I lost a pawn. Yeah, Tommy, I agree. Your second ever classical tournament, any tips? Well, if it's tomorrow, the best advice I could give on such short notice is exactly what Shadow said, get plenty of sleep. And yeah, try to eat good, basically. You're surviving, that's good. Rich Clown, hello. How's it going? That was a warm-up game, of course. It only counts as much as I've lost rating. So not much. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I was better like for a large part of that game. So I can't feel too bad, I don't think. I'm just gonna go here. Thanks, Rich Clown. Yo, what's up, Clear? Good to see you. Um, hope you're doing well. Good to have you back. Okay, I probably want to play h5 at some point. Maybe f6. This is a big threat. GM in the making. Probably not, but I appreciate the compliment. TikTok Forsaken. He could have. I could have made it, or the opponent could have made it. I don't know. Um, but yeah, Clear. I hope you're still here, and that you don't feel too forsaken, I guess. Um, okay, so I really want to take that pawn, I feel like, but I'm just gonna castle. Just gonna castle. Let the opponent suffer. Maybe. Maybe they're not gonna suffer at all. Knight here is probably a good move. Kind of trap their bishop. I don't think the opponent could have mated me in that last game. So if I take, you take with the pawn or with the queen. Yeah, I really want to do this move. What do they want? Yeah, the knight there would be a move. I could put this back, but I feel like it's a little slow. So after here, they're threatening this pawn. They're freeing their stuff. So I think I take. I don't think the queen or the... I mean, pawn takes, maybe they play for that, but that's not a problem. I'm gonna get this bishop, is what I want. I want to go here. I'm gonna take that. Now they can't even push this because that drops this pawn. This might be weak. This knight has nowhere to go, really. So I could put the knight here and just defend this pawn. This knight wasn't going anywhere else, so I'm gonna try my best not to read any moves that are recommended in the chat. So if I ignore the chat while I'm playing, I apologize. Blarge, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Sid Darth Vader, thank you for the follow as well. The coolest dude ever shared the live. Very interesting. But that's pretty cool. I've shared a TikTok live before, but it was on accident when I was trying to. Well, I don't know if I was even trying to do anything. I might have just been dozing off. Okay, so I want the rooks active. So I'm thinking about taking and going rook here. I think there's a good chance that they take with the rook, but I think it's a bad move. So let's take this. Maybe I could have activated the rooks a move earlier. Here he's got knight here, which is a slight nuisance. But then I can go like rook here maybe, actually. So let's just go here. We're just trying to double here. So here defends that pawn. Okay, they go there, which is kind of crazy. They're worried about this for sure. My light square bishop is working dividends. Chess noob here, so def don't read my suggestions. Got it. It's all good, Cormac. You're bad. You missed a whole row. That happens. Anyhow. Yeah, the vertical live stream could get cut off a little bit. Wow, that's kind of a crazy move there, to be honest. I would go here, but then I'll get forked. Actually, that's a free tempo. This is a good move. I might bait him into forking me. He has to move this or push this. He moves that. Now this is legitimately a fork. And this also threatens that. Yeah, that defends that again. This could be interesting to try and go here. He's going to push and try to fork me. So that's not ideal. The whole point of this move really was to go here. Was it? Was that really the move? It kind of was to attack this, but the problem is it's defended now. Here, and he pushes that pawn. And even if I take, it's not, I'm just helping him on double. So I really am questioning my move idea here. So that was kind of bad. I wanted to target some weaknesses, but here I might just push this. Low key. This is quite the annoying move for sure. I'm going to prevent the knight move here, and I think I'm just playing d5. It feels sad for me to do, but trying to leave this diagonal open, trying to get this bishop here. I think he has to play this. I think that's like a really strong continuation. Like, I don't think it's like winning anything for him. I think it's important to not just let me play bishop f7 and threaten checkmate in one, because then you're forced to do something here, which you don't really want to do. I feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe c4 is okay. Okay, so they did the move. Yeah, maybe this isn't great because I'm letting them just walk all over the center, I guess. I don't know. Otherwise, I just have to drop the queen back if I don't do this. Maybe I should just drop the queen back. Or move this knight. Well, you want me to go here? That looks pretty bad too, honestly, because he does this with a tempo. And then the knight actually has no backwards moves, so the knight's gonna get trapped. So maybe I'll go here. Maybe like the queen gets in here. Uh, this is me rethinking everything. Yeah, his stuff's gonna be really weak though, for sure, I feel like. Here, 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 here. This doesn't seem great. But I mean, maybe I get a lot out of it. Takes, takes, takes. This pawn's probably gonna drop too. I mean, dude, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sure. Is that really what I'm... Is that really what I'm about to do? Here there's like... I hate how slow I am. Honestly, I blame the opponent for giving me such interesting positions. Destructive stream. It's hurting your head, Jumpy. What's up, Pizza? Good to see you. BTO in the background. What's that? There, as expected. I'm gonna go here to go here. So this whole move was just sacrificing the knight for, like, I feel like 4 pawns. I feel like I could win. But of course, I have to prove it, I guess. So I'm really just trying to bait him into making some bad pawn pushes. Bachman Turner overdrive. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so this I feel like is a kind of a crazy move because I want to go here. Where else would I want to go? I think I should just do this. Just for starters here. And now I take this. Kind of feel like I have to. Pawn push could be a move. He could still consider this. He's going passive, so that's great news for me. I can go here. I like this move because then we're just stopping the whole... I think I should just do this. I feel happy with this move. There's a couple things going on here. I think first, I want to trade off my knight because it's not really good for this knight. That's one thing. Second thing is I have to consider taking this. And if knight takes, I have rook takes because if... Oh no, but knight takes redefends this. So let's just go for this, I think. and take. And now this knight is legitimately hanging as well as pinned to this rook. So I don't think there's a good move for white to get out of this. They might have to play queen here. No, they come back and they hit the queen. Now, interestingly, I can give up a queen for 2 rooks, and it might be good. I could give up a queen for 1 rook. That might not be so good. Okay. Forced by time. What else could I do? I could just move my. No, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Yeah, the clock is gonna burn me 2 games in a row now. So my bishop is not gonna be hanging. Okay, he moves up, which is pretty smart. Let's go here. My idea is to go here. He can move the knight and hit the rook at the same time. I'll have back rank issues. My biggest issue obviously is the clock. Right now I might be threatening this. Actually, it might be, yes, a fork. Well, okay, so he can't go here. He'd have to go here, but then I hit him with that. And then he's got to go here. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. There and now here. Right? Am I crazy or am I crazy? Let's see if we can win this with 40 seconds. Our investment's already paying off. So let's give check first. Because we can. Now we bring in the rook. Guys, I'm such a beast. I'm such a monster. So he should take this. He should take this. But oh my god, he's so screwed. He's so screwed. This is resignable. We're gonna make a pass pawn and we're gonna make a queen. GG. Easy, baby. Let's go. Josem, thanks for the follow. All right, Slowpoke Bozo, thanks for the follow. I feel like that sometimes. 22 Jumpy, thanks for the follow. So let's look at this game. We've got Italian Joko Piano, classic. C3. Rich Clown, thank you for the follow. We go for the pen, induce a pawn weakness. And then we attack the weakness, H5. Interestingly, the computer didn't like it because of the move knight H4, apparently. So I guess that makes sense. Anyways, we castle, they castle, king in the corner. They still don't play knight H4. Yeah, here it likes taking on G4. That makes sense. It likes taking on E3. And yeah, it likes knight A5. It likes taking on G4 first. Just a little bit more forcing, I think. Yeah, take. Now I should probably have taken on G4, but that's fine. I finally do that. It likes A5. That's a thematic move. Just attacking the knight on B3. Yeah, I just double rooks, so that's good. Queen here, just hitting the knight. Knight goes back. F6. It likes C4. Yeah, I saw C4 and I was like, maybe that's okay. Just doubling down on the light square pawns. And just gonna have to like hold that position, try to like essentially box the light square bishop out. But I just felt that like the D3 pawn and the E3 pawn would just be backwards and really weak. So that's why d4 made more sense. It also comes with a threat going for d5. So I definitely thought this was like the more natural human move. But okay, here it likes knight e7. It likes queen g8, so that kind of makes sense. But I just went here immediately. It likes c4 again. But okay, here queen back. And yeah, I wondered, so I guess he was too scared to do this because yeah, queen a4. So this was totally right for me to justify this. So that was pretty cool. They couldn't afford to really do that. So, and they probably thought about it and looked at it as well, and they maybe considered that I was trying to bait them. So they didn't do it. They did the more active approach, which is probably better. But yeah, I like bishop h5 a lot. Yeah, here it already likes knight b3, so that makes a lot of sense actually. We give up a knight, but we're gonna get the piece right back plus the skewer, so that would be winning in exchange here. So I missed this tactic. King b2. Why is it -2? Yo, thanks, Chris. You sent GG times 10. I honestly I don't even know what that means, but thank you. Okay, so we have a question about here you want king b2. Wow. That's all I have to say. It's just wow, dude. It wants so this is -3. So I can take on e4 here, and I'm threatening this per se. If knight takes, now I have queen b3 check. And we're going to be picking up at least this pawn with check, I guess. King c1 is worse. Knight c4. And I don't know. There's just the king is too weak and there's too many tactics. Me as a human, I probably can't find this. So like frankly, I didn't even consider king b2 and that my knight was still trapped. So this is a really good move. Unless you find some craziness. So the craziness that's even preferred, bishop takes is only the second best move. The best move is rook takes f3. And this is distracting these defenders. So obviously knight takes, we get queen b3 check, king goes wherever, and now we take with check. If queen blocks, we have knight b3, king here, bishop takes. We're getting the piece back, but also we're just straight up checkmating this guy in 2 moves. Maybe 3 moves? Or is that 2? I mean, anywho. Yeah, these pieces are all really important defenders, right? Defending this square, defending this square, defending the knight. This knight is extremely overloaded. And the queen too. So rook takes, if queen takes, the only winning move is rook h2. So now it pins this knight. If they take here now we take on e4, and the queen is aiding the attack as well. And I saw that I had bishop takes e4 ideas when I played knight a5, but I did not see rook takes f3, rook h2 pin. But yeah, this is very hot for sure. Yeah, I saw once the computer showed me rook takes f3, I definitely saw queen takes rook h2. I definitely realized that was one of the ideas. But yeah, I mean, even the queen just not only getting in to attack the A pawn, but it's even pinning the B pawn from taking the knight in that line. Pawn matey, thanks for the follow. But yeah, king v2, you gotta find rook takes f3. It's just a beautiful idea. Now you have rook h2, and if takes, we hit them with the beautiful bishop takes e4, which is the only winning move in this position. If they try to remove this attacker, right? Because rook h2, it pins the knight. So we were talking about the knight being overloaded, being a really important defender of these squares. So yeah, if the queen takes, then like either way, what's beautiful about rook takes f3 is that we're distracting this knight. The knight doesn't even need to take because once the queen takes, now the queen is distracted from the second rank. So this knight is getting incapacitated either way by either taking or by getting pinned. And so now if the king tries to run away, I mean, you're getting cooked. So best move here is rook to g2. We take on g2, queen takes g2, and now this rook hangs, queen takes. Now if they take this, it's equal material. We didn't lose any material. But their pawns are terrible, their king is terrible. I mean, it's bishop versus knight. This is why Stockfish is so good. The opponents saw that. I mean, yeah, they didn't play b4, so they clearly saw something. They played g5. So we don't have any of that, but we do have bishop h5. Trade. Queen comes into a4 nonetheless, right? And now it likes just f5. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I just trade. Queen takes back here, and yeah, we give up the queen for 2 rooks with less than a minute to 4 minutes. And I saw this guy had problems. He's stepping up. He doesn't want to get checked on the back rank, but we put the rook opposite the king anyways. He tries to get us with the discovery, but he misses the fork. The only way to defend the knight is by putting himself into the pen. So we're getting the piece back immediately. The check is really nice because I could just take, like obviously if I take with the rook, he's going to take the bishop. And obviously I could take with the bishop and I'm threatening the discovery. But we go with the check first. And if he puts the king back, then we're just winning the queen back. And if he plays here, now we have check. And same thing. If the king goes back, well, he can't go forward. Well, we're going to win the queen back. And if he takes, well, we get the queen back. Anyways, if he takes the bishop, then we get the fork. And we're just up a rook. So really nice tactics here. The computer does like taking best, I guess. Because we're still threatening the discovery, I guess. But anyways, yeah, nice finish. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This guy's 2200. We're playing our Alapin. I guess I should play d4. Yeah, that was a nice game. I like that one. Okay, let's just go here to castle. Basically. We'll pre-move that. Okay, let's take with the pawn. We can go here now. There. I think we do this. And this. He might sack, but I don't think it's good. He's really tempted by it. I can tell. He really wants. He was like, man, I played queen h5 to. Because I don't think he wants to give up the bishop pair. Okay, so he finds an alternative. So why can't I take? Because he takes with a knight. Because the knight's guarding this. It's not. I'm not getting mated in one. He's sacrificing a piece less than 30 seconds into the game on move 10 here. He wants to take with the knight. I'm gonna move my rook. He's got a check. Honestly, guys, I don't think I buy it. Is that okay with all you guys? What does he want from me? Knight takes. What's his idea? Knight takes. Can't I just play like G3? Is that ridiculous? Is this guy ridiculous? I think he's being a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this guy has it. We're gonna figure it out together though. We're gonna learn. So knight here is a little annoying. But I figured I could just go here. No, he doesn't have that move anymore. What does he want? Queen here? And he's gonna sack or something. I mean, I guess, bro. I don't know. There's like no way it's good. I think I move the rook. This could be for starters. Because knight there, then I can play G3, I feel like. If he goes bishop check, I could just play like king f1. The annoying thing is he's threatening then bishop takes. Here, here, here. Maybe knight here. What am I talking about? I get mated. Here, here, maybe knight here then. No, I get mated again. What the heck? Wait, here, here. Maybe I just go here. Takes, takes. Maybe it's okay. Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. What if I go here? He's starting a perpetual, right? With the bishop right now, at least. So I have to either do one of these two. I have to. It is a requirement. It is a required move. I feel like that took me some time to figure that out, didn't it? Let's go here. Why is it actually tricky? I don't know. My plan is to go here low key, or actually knight here now. Knight here now is great. Because that's with check and defends. And then next, I want to move this and go back. And I think this guy's out of tricks. We also have knight here, but... Well... Let's start with this. And we have this next. And this guy is he's out of an attack. I mean, he's gonna try some stuff, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He gave up a piece for really he gave it up for time, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. So we'll see. We will see. I've liked my decisions so far. So, okay, clearly he wants to take let's go here. There. Um I think this should be good. Because he really wants to take this for sure. So that's a little annoying. What the heck, brother? This knight and this queen, this is a strong combo. Putting the queen back here is really good for me because it prevents h5. Um, so I don't care if he takes because I would love for this knight to leave. It's really pinning this knight, unfortunately. So I don't know how to kick this knight out, sadly. It's the unfortunate reality of my position right now. So I have to figure that out, I guess. If I play bishop e2, he's just gonna come back in. Um, yeah, if I go here, then he can just take it. So let's consider going here. It's probably not gonna be good. So I think I have to go here or maybe here. Oh, this might be a good move. He's gonna take this pawn. Is the problem. I like this because I can move the bishop and get the knight here and guard this mate a second way. So, how bad is this pawn push, actually? That might be bad, too. I think I just go here. Because I'm also worried about e5 low key, high key. Because I don't like... I I don't like that he's gonna mate me if this knight moves. That's kind of ridiculous. I have this like worst case scenario, but it's annoying. Let's maybe consider this move. The only consideration for this move is that I can go here. I think actually it might be smart. And if bishop takes. Yeah, he's just crashing through though. My idea is to get here, but I don't think it's like necessarily great. It's like knight here takes, and he just plays like rook takes. No, knight takes is stronger, I feel like. And then I'll play here. That seems playable. Let's just try this. Oh yeah, what did I say about rook takes though? That's kind of a problem. Okay, this I think is a blunder. because now I wanted to go here. And honestly, part of me is trying to mate him on the light square diagonal. I'm gonna play bishop g2. If he does this, exactly. Another idea is to just try and checkmate this guy, honestly, man. I mean, come on. I can't go here to cut him off. Here, and he's got like this, annoyingly. My God. I'm so low on time, but I mean, I don't know. He's gotta feel not very comfortable, right? But what do I know? I mean, I have 2 seconds. I had queen c3. I I don't know what that did. I don't know. GG. 10 minutes is just a whole different pool, man. '94. Rookie 1. I should go bishop g2 immediately. Yeah, at least yeah, bishop g2 and queen h2 is not mate, so my knight's not really pinned or tied down like it was. But yeah, like this move is really weird to me because like why can't they just do this, right? I don't know, we just ignore everything. Okay. Yeah, I should have played bishop g2. So oh, it's a fork. Yeah, this is forced mate in 19 for me. Whoops. Okay, but what else? It likes. I mean, it's gotta like a lot of things because I still have the queen c3 idea. So here is still good. Oh my lord. Now, yeah, queen c3 again is just destroying this guy. It's mate in 5. But even if I don't find that, like, yeah, this is still mate in 5. Okay, this is still like +5 with queen d4. I couldn't even explain this. I guess I'm just going here. Oh my god. Even rook c1 is so dominant. It's funny, it's saying f3 is still +3 for white. Yeah, this was a terrible move. Everything I had just collapses, but I mean, I had no time. Yeah, this is such a strong position for me. Like, I was fighting a lot of demons in my head about his queen and my bishop and h2, but I think I should have just put the bishop on g2 sooner, and I wouldn't have had to do all these like mental gymnastics about all these pens and checks and this knight being a problem. So yeah, I don't know. I was just really in my head on that one, I guess. I think it's fine though. Yeah, this is a good song. Yeah, the rook was hanging in the corner. I missed that check, unfortunately. I had mate in, yeah, I was mate in 19. And then mate in 5. I just missed the fork, it's all. Yeah, it happens. Okay, new game. Back to the Joko piano. Um yeah, I lost some time for sure, Brandon. That's pretty common for me. Okay, so yeah, here I mean knight takes is it's always so tempting for me, man. It's always a temptation. That's for sure. Why can't I just do this, dude? People gotta tell me, man. I forget. I forget why I can't just do this. This is also why I lose on time. So let's say he takes my bishop. I take back. Can I just like figure out why? Will someone teach me? Probably you can sack on f7, actually, but okay, let's take let's I mean I could probably take this still and play this. I think this is gonna be a good move though. Best opening for 500s. I don't know if I agree with that. How are you, Grandman? I'm good. How are you? How do you get to mate in 19 without every move being forced? I'm not sure what you're asking. Bro is playing like he has infinite time. That's yeah, good point. But you know, I'm a thinker. I value the quality of the position over the clock, that's for certain. And honestly, I think that it will benefit me in the long run. Okay, I like bishop here, pinning the knight. I like that a lot. I'm threatening this pawn. This pawn is just isolated and really weak, just in general. Pawn push, I would respect as a move. Rook here is probably a candidate move. This knight could be a problem on f4. Yeah, tactics obviously are very important. Okay, so you played the move that I respected. What does that say? Okay, I like knight here. We gotta be careful sometimes putting your knight, or any piece for that matter, on an unprotected square could leave you tactically vulnerable. But my other idea was like bishop here, so it's gonna be the same thing. So this move, it comes with a discovery essentially on this pawn. So we could see knight here, knight here. Probably not going to see a queen move. Probably not going to see a bishop move. Probably not the rook. So, yeah, probably this knight's going to move to one of these two squares, if I had to guess. What's my advice for 1100s? I mean, it's my advice. Yeah, people love to ask advice for specific ratings, but it's like advice in general is going to be helpful, like pretty much any level, I think. But okay, let's go here. Develop with tempo. I guess we're just gonna go back. Yeah, I could sag. That's true. That was another idea of knight f4 potentially. And honestly, there was some merit to it. We hit the rook. Rook moves over. Bishop here pins the knight to the queen. We're threatening this pawn again. But I don't know. I feel like it's maybe too much for two pawns. So what we want to do is develop the queen, connect the rooks, and try to get more pressure on this pawn. So I like queen here a lot. So I think I'm just going to do that. And this helps defend our knight. So there shouldn't be any more tactics. There's knight moves that attack the queen, but we have those squares covered. So worst case, we could give up a bishop. And yeah, we want to connect our rooks. So I want to play rook a d8 and just put pressure on this pawn. So we're just gonna do that. Probably they'll copy us. Yeah, then I guess you have to practice your end game. Are you streaming elsewhere, Pop? Yes, I am. Yo, we're getting a raid from Sophie. Huge. 103. Shout out to Sophie. Thank you so much. We're trying to get our rapid back over 2200. I've been flagging though. So okay, so knight here is kind of annoying because it hits this pawn, but otherwise I don't want to take because it helps them develop their rook and double their rooks and defend everything and attack the knight. So I'm not going to take this knight. I'm going to move my queen. So I'm debating between this square and this square, maybe here. We're giving that with tempo, so that wouldn't be ideal. Here, there's potential discoveries, but I do like the queen here a lot. If, for example, this knight moves. So let's oh wait, I forgot that my knight's going to hang, so this really simplifies the decision quite a lot. Very unfortunate for me, I have to say. So perhaps poorly calculated by me. So I guess we're gonna have to go here. So yeah, we just completely give up the E file. But yeah, I'm live streaming technically on Twitch and YouTube as well as TikTok. Cyclista Licenchi, I don't know. Thanks for the follow. And Glitzum as well. Thanks for the follow. I hope you had a good stream, Sophie. I tried tuning in at the start. But I didn't hang out too long. But Sophie's been streaming like almost every day, it seems. So definitely go check her out. She's great. She's basically as strong as me, if not stronger. I feel like there's something in the water down in Australia because everyone's playing chess and gaining elo. Who knows? I have to go visit Australia one day and see what the hype's all about. I hear that they have a lot of dangerous animals, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so this square, I guess, is weak, but I mean, this move might actually be terrible. It looks so natural. I was really concerned they were going to double ruck, so I'm happy to take the open file all to myself. Now the reason why it's potentially bad is because these squares are weak now. So this square especially, the bishop is opposite of that, and this knight moves essentially within checking distance, right? So I'm just vulnerable to tactics. So yeah, they just go here. Um, Now, like the obvious feels like going here. But remember, they might have some queen move trying to get me. And if I go back, it opens that up too. So, huh. How bad is this? How bad is this? So I always have queen g6. So wish me luck, guys, honestly. Let's play sometime. You and AJ? How long have I been playing? I've been playing since 2012 consistently. Like 2012 is when I started playing seriously. That's when I started actually practicing. Bro, too famous to read TikTok. Well, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I feel like also this is like what, maybe my fourth stream on TikTok. I don't know. You've never played seriously, casual. I mean, that's fun. That's good. The cool thing about chess and really anything in life is that it is what you make of it. Vlade Dottie, if I go to Australia, my elo will go down under. That sounds fun though. I think I'll have a fun time anywhere. Okay, so he didn't like. I mean, what? He induced a weakness. That's certainly true. Let's maybe stir up some trouble, shall we? I attack this pawn or something. What if I go here, for example? Oh, his rook defends that too. That's actually quite annoying. Huh. Huh. Let's just go here. Seems like a reasonable move. This is a potential problem if knight here, but I mean that's the most free knight we've ever had. Do knight takes 8 months, 1250. That's very good. What elo do blunders get less frequent? I mean, just the higher up you go, that's just what happens. Okay, I like rook here actually. Get his rook out of there, you know. Well, you know what else is kind of funny? Pawn here doesn't quite trap the rook. I don't want to waste too much time trying to trap it, but Actually, though, knight here would be a great move if it just didn't concede knight e5. Because, yeah, knight e5 is just super annoying. Maybe if he hadn't defended his queen, I could do it, because I could maybe sack the queen for that, but no, it doesn't even work. Knight, if the knight could teleport here, though, the rook would be trapped, so that would be really fun to play. It just doesn't work. Knight here, I could consider. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this because if he does go here, my idea is to either put a knight on d5 or yeah, I just have to put a knight on d5. That's just gonna have to happen. Let's go with this knight. It's gonna be fine. Luckily in this game, my opponent is as slow as me essentially, so that's great news. But yeah, this is an isolated pawn, so it's a weakness. It's a target for sure. For sure, we're making sure that we're not letting it push. So I like the move c6 as well. Essentially, if you control the square that the pawn goes to, so the square ahead of the pawn, then you're gonna be for choice. So yeah, I am wondering though if I should have gone with the other knight so that I could have gone here. This move is a little ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about it, honestly. I can go here. This does not feel like a good move, but I mean, I don't care. Let's see if he goes for it. I think it's kind of crazy to do that, but let's just see. I think this game is going to come down to the clock. So I think we're just going to end up flagging this guy, honestly. And that's okay with me. He's either going to sacrifice his knight or he's going to move his queen. Those are legitimately his only two options. So we're giving him something to think about. Knight takes, pawn takes. Okay. So now, what do I want to do? I think just attacking the bishop makes sense. So going here maybe makes sense. So knight here is kind of funny. I don't think it's good though, is the problem. I think the knight's too silent. So let's just offer some trades, dude. Let's just offer some trades. I gotta try to stay up on the clock because I think that's how we're gonna beat this guy. My blitz is 2200. My bullet's 2300. No, pushing the G pawn's a terrible idea. Okay, that's like really ridiculous. If bishop takes, we don't take. We just go up. Yeah, that's gonna be. Maybe I go. No, we go up. He's gonna get this fork, I guess, but let's just go forward. We'll pre-move this, I guess. So he sacked a knight for 3 pawns. And my king is really weak, so that's good for him, but he's got no time. So pawn push is kind of interesting. He probably should push his pawn. He's gonna go there. I do have a check, so I'm gonna do that. And now, this. Let's try this. We're just hitting the rook. He goes here, as expected. Now I was considering sacrificing the knights actually, because then I get rook h8. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna do it because I don't have time and I think it works actually. This is so pretty. He's got to sack his queen. That's so sad. But that, yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful mate there. Yo, Rosie, what's good, dude? Shout out to Rosie. Rosie's the beautiful one. Shout out to Rosie. Thank you, Zoomja. Welcome. Yeah, that was a good mate. Sam, thanks for the like. Ollie asking for the queen down the diagonal, please. I like the manners. Brilliant. Sam like that. No, I feel good. Yes, Jerome, I appreciate that. You joined at the right time. That's what I'm talking about. The double knight sack for rook checkmate. Um, yeah, it feels good. What is Joe doing with the knight on it? You didn't see it? No, Rosie sees everything that I see, and then 10 moves beyond that. For sure. Rosie's just being humble. I mean, Rosie's a really good looking guy. Um, if there's anything about Rosie besides his looks, he's also really smart and humble. So, I mean, he's more than just his looks, that's for sure. He's got it all. Um, but yeah, he just has to like not accept it. So, he should move his king here. But it's really scary. If he goes here, he's getting double checked, right? So that's kind of bad. Um, and if he goes here, then he's got a chance, I guess. There's rook f8 apparently, I guess. I don't know. No, I really don't know. It's saying this is the best move. And then bishop f, so like let's say they take this, right? Oh my God, wait. Oh my God. So knight h3 is the only winning move. Wait, knight h1, sorry. Knight h1. The king has to, if the king goes here, this is just mate. Well, like queen h6 is mate in one. If the king goes here, we still just rook h8 is the same mate that we had. And king here, it's the same exact thing. That's a hilarious checkmate, knight h1. But we have to prep it with here first. Because if we go for this immediately... No, this is still working, but... Rook f8's no longer mate. This is evil, equal, even. Equal and even combined is evil. Which is kind of funny. But here there's queen e4. So it wants rook d6, and here we have this. So Yeah, this is a crazy position, but no, we neither of us had time. You couldn't find king g3. But yeah, this is. Oh my god, king g3 here is actually better for white. Wait, I had to just go for rook h8 immediately because then if here we have rook h1 mate, if king here, then we have the knight h1 mate again. Dude, knight h1 mate is ridiculous. Knight h1 has got to be like one of the most rare mates there could possibly be. Queen takes g6, king takes g6, threatening queen g5 too. I'm like trying to see that in my mind. Oh, you mean rook takes, queen takes? Oh wait, I don't know. Earlier, yeah. Can I go over why? The pawn g5. Oh, well, because I think it hangs the h pawn, right? If you're still watching Dominic Snowden, I think they're saying g5 traps the rook. Yeah, I was looking at that in the game. I pointed this out. After the knight comes here, we're guarding all these light squares. And g5 takes up these last two dark squares. But the problem is that they just have like rook takes. And if I try to play something like king g7, then they have queen takes. And I'm in some deep trouble there for sure. So that's why I like the knight move here, because it's kind of interesting how knights and pawns work together. So like a knight on g6 controls the same squares as a pawn on g5 would, except the knight doesn't have to concede the control. So pawns can't go backwards. So every pawn push kind of is a weakness because you give up some squares. But the knights can go backwards. So I did that. Trying to threaten this. Obviously, this knight move concedes this square. So they go here and they have a nice attack here. So yeah, this position, I wasn't sure what to do. And turns out 97 is a good move. The computer's just saying it's triple zeros. But here, now I need to play, yeah, something on d5. So again, I chose, according to the computer, the right move. But yeah, I'm not playing knight g6 anymore, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, this construction is still pretty good though. Like we're just blockading the d pawn. Here, I guess I should just trade. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is a little crazy, but oh, this is terrible. I walked right into that, so that was bad. Okay, so I guess king f8 I have to play, but I'm not happy about it. Also, definitely not happy giving up a fork, that's for sure. So they blundered that pretty bad. Yeah, check. Yeah, knight here. I mean, this is really interesting. It likes rook f1. I think I still would have gone for the same trick. It wasn't good, but it worked. This, we have to give this check. I think it's because this knight's covering the square. If I go here, you could just go back, and then I don't have this check. Well, okay, here and he goes back, I have this. So, yeah, what's so bad about this? H takes. The rook check's no longer mating. Um, but yeah, if I go here now and takes, then then this is mating. The knight h1, man. Okay. Yeah, so this was the right knight to go with. I messed this up for sure. I should have just done the rook check immediately, but luckily it didn't matter. Okay. Um, I guess I'm gonna keep going. I don't know. We might have to get 2200 on another night because this is kind of taking me a while. Okay. Um, Check, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. You just defeated level 4 Stockfish. Let's go. Huge dub. Next up is level 5. Okay, I really like taking this pawn or this knight because it doubles these pawns, but yeah, it's like either way I have to give up a bishop pair. I feel like if I was really smart and handsome like Rosie, I would just learn these openings and just know all the theory all the time and then just be really smart like that. So, but no. I'm just a normal dude. Have a good night, Pizza Racer, or day, I should say. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. I'm expecting this knight to do something. And there you have it, folks. How did I see that? I predicted the future. Low key, or maybe even high key, I'm just gonna ignore his knight. I'm gonna say good luck to your knight, sir. Figure it out yourself. 'Cause I'm just gonna play G6, no? Or G3? What was your idea, mister? Oh, I guess he could just go back. And I'm not really... Oh, you know what I have, actually? I mean, he's gonna drop a pawn, I think. I mean, maybe he takes this. It's true. Okay, my idea was to take this. Oh, and then he takes this. So I guess we take this. If he takes this, we get the intermezzo. Now we take this. Right? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Attack this. Feel good. Take with queen. Probably. I mean, what else is what else are we doing? Bishop takes? No. Come on. Be real. So I gotta move this guy, clearly. I'm thinking knight here. Don't you guys think that? Wouldn't you think that? Would you take my A pawn? That's gotta be one of the most disrespectful things I've even considered. Do I have to go backwards here? What happens if I go here and you take my A pawn? The disrespect is ridiculous. I would love to play d5, but then this drops that. So I guess we go back. I know it's a little passive. It's a little sad, but we got to watch out for our homies, you know? We got to be the voice for the voiceless. And this A pawn, he could be the hero. You never know. He could come back later in my time of need. He could be the pawn that promotes. Anyways, I would love to push this pawn if given the opportunity. But unfortunately, I only have 2 supporters, and we're outvoted 3-2. So I think we go here, and then he's going to put the knight here, and he's going to put the bishop there. And that's not going to be acceptable. So honestly, props to him. This is a great move. I cannot lie about that. This is kind of a hole in the position. So I could go here and give up this pawn. It's true. So maybe I just do that. I was lying when I said the a pawn could be the hero. He should let me keep the pawn though. I think if he takes the pawn, we're gonna break through. Favorite word of all time attacks? I don't know if I have one. Do you have a favorite word? Okay, so we're giving him this, but I wanted to play here. He might go here. And what if I go? If I move this rook, I'm losing this pawn. Low key, I'm a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. So I want to just push this pawn. Really? Is that really what I want to do, man? Come on, Joe. What was all of this for, Joe? What was all of this for? What was the big idea, brother? What was the idea? Can I sack? Can I just sack, dude? I guess I'm sacking the exchange. That's low key crazy, or is it high key crazy? How crazy? What tier of craziness am I on right now? Well, I'm highly considering sacrificing the bishop. He's gonna get here though. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I do have connect 5. By the way, I just want to point that out. Queen here is a sort of a fork, but my plan was to go queen d4. Was my plan. Plan is to go maybe bishop c7. Seems pretty strong. It's my plan. It's my plan. I'm sticking to it. I want to put the rook here actually. If that's allowed. He goes there first. I might just have to block him now. Sorry. Okay, he gives it up. Oh, he's up a pawn now. Huh. That kind of stinks, doesn't it? I don't know. I want to take this pawn next, so I guess I'll go here. I don't know. He can't take this pawn because his rook's hanging. And okay, he might go here. What else could he do? Like, honestly, he has to go here or here or here. He might go like here, but that's kind of ridiculous. Queen, rook here might actually be interesting. Oh yeah, and he has queen there too. That's kind of crazy that I missed that. Not gonna lie. Queen here's probably not even remotely close to what he's gonna do because I'm gonna take this pawn. So, um, yeah, I'm expecting that pretty heavily. I do think I want to take this pawn. And what else? Yeah, this pawn is gonna fall. I don't really know if... I mean, I could go here. It's like not really a good pawn to like hold on to though. Like, sorry. I don't know. This pawn's gonna be falling too, and he's gonna have two outside pass pawns. So it's kind of annoying to say the least. Let's just hold on to our pawn for now and force him to try to defend. Okay, so that, I mean, what the heck does that even do? I don't know. That was kind of weird though, wasn't it? Now it's like pretty even, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm just threatening this pawn, I guess. And maybe we're pushing the f pawn. It just feels kind of like a weird move to make. I don't know. I like this move just because we're just trying to mess up his stuff. We're just trying to mess him up. You can maybe try to defend like this. Maybe. Wow, that's gotta be like a blunder, right? I mean, queen here threatens mate and the rook. He's got like one check, bro, but like, come on. Where do I want this queen? Or maybe. Let's pray that this works for us, I guess. I want to threaten the mate and the rook. Please, please let me do that. That'd be just brilliant. Expecting rook here, he's going to get back rank checked. So I don't know how much he's going to like that. Or better yet, actually, rook mate in one checked. Rook here he can't do. So, okay, he cannot lift the rook. He's going to have mate threatened on him pretty quick. I can go here now. And I think he's going to have the same problems. So he still can't lift his rook anywhere. And now this pawn is hanging. He's got some weaknesses for sure. You've convinced your coworkers to play them at work. Wow. Who are your coworkers? I have to ask. What happens if I go here? I concede at least 2 checks. No, I don't like this one. Okay, I think we just take a pawn. Oh my god, imagine I do this. No. Imagine though. I'm just gonna take this. Well, hold on. Let's take this first. Actually. I mean, why not, brother? I'm so low on time all the time. Without delay. We'll do this. We will give this check if he goes here, I think. Well, does trading rooks help me? I don't know. Let's do it. I'm worried I'm gonna get mated, I think. Do this again. And I'll take this. Or maybe go here first. Genuinely, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. That's gonna have to just work for now, I guess. He's gonna beat me, I think, with these pawns. This is the big problem. So, okay. Please go here. I dare him. He's gonna go here though. He's gonna not fall for it. Oh my god, he fell for it. You guys were cracked. We're so cracked. We're geniuses. Oh my god, dude. This guy's gotta be just furious. Oh my word. Let's go, dude. We summoned that Botez Gambit out of thin air. Let's go. 2192. Let's go. You're the youngest there at 24. Wow. That's gotta be cool. Yeah, this was a very weird game because I gave up a pawn and an exchange really for no reason. Because in my mind, I'm like, he's gonna go knight here, and if we trade opposite color bishops, like I'm never getting this bishop out of here. Actually, that's probably not true because he doesn't have any pawns here that could really hunker him down. So maybe I could have fought more in this position. Um, I don't know. The computer's suggesting some weird stuff. Knight a4, knight e2. I don't really understand. It's like, okay, the a pawn is hanging. Knight d5 is a thing. I guess it wants knight here or like knight here. Like pawn push knight here. Like, I don't know. What else is it like? It likes b3. I guess that's fair. But yeah, I was not calling for a3 at all. Anyways, I do this. I should have played d5 immediately, is my problem. So d5, knight takes, queen takes. Just sack the exchange now. Yeah. I sack the exchange here, but it's not nearly as good. I should do queen takes. So I have rook c7 still. Tisk tisk. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. He gives the exchange right back. He gives the pawn right back. And then, yeah, I lull him into a false sense of security with the time pressure. And that's the biggest trick, is that he thinks that he's going to flag me, but then he blunders his queen. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, this is a little scary for me. But yeah, here he completely like just yeah. It's really deceiving. Like, so the king has two options, and he knows if he goes here, he's getting checked again, right? Like he understands that there's problems. So actually, you know what's funny? Here he might have saw he might have saw the check at this point. Um, so after king here, check here, his only moves to go back here. So I have at least a perpetual actually, which is a really nice resource to have. So he tries to run away, but he gets skewered. Well, discovered. Really, he gets checked. And then we just bring in the king and win the game. Nice. Have my streams become more popular recently? I don't remember so many viewers. Well, I got a raid from Sophie, and also I'm part of the chess.com streamer program, so there's like a rotating embed for Chess TV. So that really can determine how many viewers are listed, I guess, or tuning in. Um, but also another thing, I feel like I've just been streaming more regularly recently, so that also helps. All right, we're gonna try to play one more and get a win here, so we can end on 2200. So wish me luck here. Our opponent also seems to be within range. Okay. Would they be able to play d5? I don't know. You think they would play d5, you guys? Takes. Knight here, maybe. Guys, I don't know this theory stuff. I mean, whatever. Let's just go here. Thank you, Errol Dierken. Appreciate that. Should I copy this guy? The answer is yes. Like this might be an interesting move. Or maybe actually knight here. I don't think this guy wants his bishop here, actually. He's going to claim that he made my knight move, but I don't know. I'm going to claim that we made his a-pawn push. How does he like that? He probably doesn't like that. Who knows? I mean, what? I'll have moved my knight twice. He's moved his bishop twice. He gets a pawn push. I mean, yeah, his bishop's worse off here for sure than where it was, so I feel more than justified about all that. Okay, he's trading everything here. It's a little ridiculous. But okay. Let's castle. Let's get that guy out of there. So he's got this square for 2 pieces. He's blocked his bishop just now, but if I push, there's going to be consequences. I think it's a little weakening for myself right now. A little too weakening for my taste. Although what's funny is it could be the best move. Who knows? Okay, I think we just keep copying. So this queen probably wants to go to d7. I might just have to play a6. I might just have to. That might just be a requirement. The No, I have not. Never heard of that. I think after this game, I'm gonna go to bed regardless. Regardless of what happens. Wow, this move I was not expecting at all. I mean, I guess this pawn is hanging. And he opens up his bishop too, I guess. So I guess I have to move this knight to defend this pawn. I want to go backwards. It seems really sad. Yeah, bishop takes also reflects this defender. Dang, dude, am I just losing a pawn? I might just be losing a pawn, bro. Queen here. It's not good, though. It's not good. The problem is bishop takes here, dude. Dang, guys. How could you allow me to blunder this badly? I have knight here. I have knight here. I can never be free. I really found a defense there, I guess, huh? What, bishop here now? I'm just barely holding on here. You first have to realize what the threat is, right? This move is a twofold threat. First, attacking this pawn, but second, attacking the knight, which would deflect the defender of said pawn. So first, we look for ways to defend the pawn, and second, we look at ways to defend the knight, and we find the one move that does both of these things at the same time. That's called problem solving. You gotta be observant. But I still think I'm in a little bit of trouble. I feel like these are sort of a hanging pawn structure. Knight on the rim is grim, though. Everyone knows that. So, that's a little bit in our favor. Here, he's just trying to remove... So he thought about knight here, or bishop here, but the problem with taking is that the pawn hits this knight. So what else? Yeah, I take here, I help him develop. So, man, I really gotta, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, guys. What am I doing? Genuinely, can somebody help me? Can somebody help this old man? Knight takes and knight here might be a thing. I can't help myself. Maybe I start with the queen here. No, it's bad. This is all bad. It's all bad, you guys. It's all bad. Where else could this guy go? Backwards, right? Put the past away. I think I have to try this. As sad as that is. Queen here threatens mate, by the way. For anyone curious about that. For anyone curious. In fact, he might just take this pawn because he gets the mate threat in the end anyways. So for example, knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes, queen here. That's a cool way to win a pawn. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you to know. So I really got to consider the old pawn push here. He's maybe trying to induce it, but... Maybe we start with this. Just for starters. Because it's good to develop a piece, right? And defend this pawn again. And it's also good to hold back on the king side pawn pushes if we don't have to. I can do this later, right? But I could never take it back. So, yeah, now he goes here, and now I can consider this, but again, I think he's just gonna take. So it's not ideal. I like this as a move. Why would I like this as a move? Um, I mean, what else? I could try this actually. It's decent. This is a decent move. You know, it's funny. He could do the same trick that I was talking about earlier. Let's see if he does it, honestly. I mean, why am I like giving him an opportunity to win a pawn twice in a row? It beats me. It really does. I'm still like not out of the thick of this. Like he's so much better than me right now. Rook's connected, bishop pair, just absolute long diagonal maxing, giving him a chance to win a tactic. He doesn't do it. Um, God. Okay, so he's got three attackers. I have three defenders. Okay, and somehow by the grace of God, we have not lost material yet. So now I think this last move he let me. I mean, the value of this bishop was so good, and okay, he wants to skewer me. We still have this f5 resource, by the way, so I would love to go here, and I think, I mean, dude, how much do I really care about f5 being bad or something? I don't know. Clearly, I don't want to get skewered, but let's just go here, man. What the heck? He doesn't have this anymore, so that's good. He was gonna reroute, I guess. I don't know if he wants to do that. But I definitely thought he was gonna go here, so. And maybe he still does this actually. But I really like. I think it's worth giving up the bishop pair to damage his pawns like that. Because this pawn becomes really strong. Okay, so clearly we're getting mated, so that means I have to push this pawn once or twice. Let's go once. We have this move now. And we can always go twice later, as mentioned. So let's go here now. Oh, we're gonna give that up. Okay, hold on. He's not really threatening that. I don't believe it. So let's go here. Two defenders. Knight here we take. Oh, he wants to kick me away. Let's go here. That or we go here maybe. He's got this. I can't take it though, so defending that. Now we do have this move. The only other interesting thing to do with this would be to tuck it back and try to get into h2 with the queen, but I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's happening. So yeah, it's very important that we still defend this twice. We have the queen and king lined up. This guy's definitely outplaying me. He's been outplaying. He's missed a couple things. I think he could have had like a knockout, for example, earlier. Also, is d4 a good move, guys? Is d4 a move? Because I get to take that. How long has that been there? Ever since I stopped mate. Actually, I could have done it immediately. No, that'd be terrible. That would just actually not be good. So, okay. So he goes here. Okay. Man, would he actually take that? It seems a little crazy. Should I go back? Here and I mean takes. Pawn takes. Actually, I take again with the tempo. I think he messed up. Let's try it. Let's just see. Oh my god, he has queen takes. Guys, I might just be a doofus. I mean, oh man, guys, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. I would just want to take here with tempo here. I gotta watch out. Like, for example, queen takes, bishop takes. He could take here. And if here, I mean, that's so ugly. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, we actually might have some tricks up our sleeves. Wow, this is getting complicated. This guy's actually maybe feeling a little sad, though, that he played this. So we're trying to get rid of these pawns and create some problems for him. I think this is a fine move. I think he might have to concede something here. So let's see. I think he missed this. So my idea is to take and take, if allowed. He might just take this with maybe the rook. I'm just praying to God I don't lose something here because I feel like he's got some good compensation. He gives up this. Isn't this ridiculous though? Because his idea is to pin me back. I don't think this is very smart for him though. Because I'm gonna get this bishop. I'm gonna take that with the tempo and his knight's hanging. Like I could even take I gotta see the best way to get my material back, basically. I'm gonna get 6 points immediately. His rook's hanging and his knight's hanging. I think he misplayed this, but I have to figure out the best way. So takes here, takes here, takes here. I'm assuming he takes here. Oh my dear Jesus. I think this is best to do it this way. I could be wrong. Oh, well, hold on. Just give me a second here, guys. Just give me a second. I give him this, yes, but I actually don't care if I lose that because I'm gonna push this guy through. So the reason why I did this is one, I wanted to weaken his back rank, and two, I wanted to disconnect his rooks so that this is coming with a much stronger threat. He can't attack this bishop because I go here. And so he's got two problems right now. Takes, takes. He doubles up on this. Can I come back? I guess the answer is yes. And now I just have to... to defend this guy. Okay. I feel great. I feel so good. Oh my god, why didn't I do that? He should bring his rook all the way back. I so let him off the hook. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, 2200. Let's go. Right on the dot. And I can go to bed happy. Easy peasy. Let's go. Um, Sack rook for brilliant. Whoops. Gonna tag. Thanks for sharing the live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got our rapid at 2200, our blitz at 2200, and our bullet to 2300. Now I can try to peak. I haven't been beyond these 100 milestones. So next up, if I could get 2300 blitz or 2400 bullet, I'll be a new man. So I'm feeling pretty happy with where we're at. Honestly, some of the games today were feeling a little rocky. But we gained rating at the end, so it feels good. This game, this is a bad move, apparently. I have to take something. One of these two it wants me to take. Here now it says they can take me. Either way. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And they do that, exactly. Yeah, here, it's 94 is a good move. 92 is a good move. Takes. Likes 95. Which I thought about at first. But why didn't I like this? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Why didn't I like that move? I don't know. I thought maybe they just play like queen here or something. Or queen here. I don't know how this would help me, but... Yeah, what was I? I was looking at some sacrifices, right? Like knight takes here. Queen f6. I missed this. Queen f6. That's kind of a smarty pants move. Yeah. I don't know. That's like the sort of thing didn't cross my mind. I don't know. Why did I think that was so good? Why did I miss queen f6? I think is the more relevant question. Yeah, this, like, normally I would play this to have both rooks playing, but I didn't want to have to push f5. But this is better for sure. Just f5 is good for me. Ah, oh well. Okay. So I went with the other rook. Likes knight e5. Yeah, I liked the attack on the queen and the discovery on the bishop. I forgot pawn takes, the queen defends. But no, d4 is the best move. It's a good move because we get the discovery on this bishop is the problem. So initially I thought it was this discovery was good, but then I realized this discovery is good. So yeah, this guy had a better position, better like pieces, better bishops, but then he messed up, right? He pushed early and he put his bishop on a bad square actually. So this was a bad move for him. And now we've got the advantage. So yeah, here bishop takes or queen takes. Both are over +4. Bishop takes a3 is a little bit better. Because I guess maybe my king activates or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's look at this. It's a slight difference, but it likes rook to c2 here, defending this, which I honestly forgot about. But now, what? I can get to his knight. It likes knight f8. I guess. I mean, I'm just up a piece, right? So what I do here, here, here. I lose a pawn, yeah. But yeah. I totally missed this exchange, unfortunately, so that was really sad. And then this guy was straight up shuffling, like, he was actually going to flag me, and then I was like, dude, I can't flag him. I have to lock in. I actually have, oh, that's a free rook. Dang, dude, what the heck? Whatever. Like, right here, I'm just, like, shuffling with the bishop and the rook. Like, yeah, I'm not making any progress whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, actually, I have to do something. So we activate the pawns. We throw away the rook. I think if he takes there, I just lose, actually. That's so sad. That would have been so sad. But yeah, and he runs away from me. I tried to ladder mate him that way, but no, we had to go down here. And now I can go to bed. So let's find someone to raid. Yeah, thanks everyone for all the follows, all the love and support. Really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. And I hope to see you guys back again. Tomorrow, I'll be streaming with the one and only Emily Plays Chess. So be sure to tune in for that. Thanks, Zoomja. Okay, so Pawn Mate E1, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Who are we raiding? We might raid General Zod. Thanks, AJ. All right, I'll see you all over there. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Spread the love and positivity. And I'll see y'all later, hopefully tomorrow. It's going to be, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. Nice, fun little collab stream with Emily and me. All right, see y'all. Take care. Bye.